Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Good evening to everyone joining us. My name is Sydney Icarus. My pronouns are they, them. My hair is fluffy. My beard is unkempt, and I am cold, but I'm glad to be here because today I'm going to be playing a game that was designed by a friend of mine. The game is called Ruins. The friend is Ash McAllan. In the description, you can find the link to the itch page. And the reason I'm excited about it is that I'm excited about almost everything that Ash has made. Ash hits design from this. How do I explain her design? Ash designs incredibly intentionally and hits design with like this real level of like professional thoughtfulness that I don't see in a lot of other work at the moment. Ash importantly does the early access model of games, which I'm not sure if Ruins is in early access or if Ruins is officially released, But what it basically means is that the games are incredibly affordable, and they just get better throughout time, which is wonderful. And I know that Ruins had a couple of updates as we go. So what is Ruins? Ruins is a computer/tabletop, massively multiplayer, online single-player, roguelike dungeon delver, and that's about all I know about it. From the page, roll your own dice, keep your own notes as you explore infinite procedurally generated dungeons. So I'm very excited. Very excited to take a look at it. The plan for today is going to be kind of like a first impressions more than anything else, with a little bit of talking about other stuff that we come up against. So, I have Ruins. Wonderful. Interesting. Let's see if this will work if I remove it and reinsert it. The joy of not streaming in so long is that I'm kind of finding my feet again with it all. So, you know, we're working on this. Let's throw me behind Ruins. Lovely. I don't have window capture 2 either, which is interestingly. There we go. Okay. So all I know about Ruins so far is that to play it, I need 2 six-sided dice. So that's where we are. Excellent. I've opened up the game manual because that felt like a good place to start, but I don't want to sort of read through the whole manual with you. So what we've got here is the Ruins manual. Massively multiplayer single-player tabletop computer role-playing game by Ash McAllan. Great. Dungeon delving, deadly game full of exploration and danger. Okay. Characters adventure until they choose to retire or they die in the Ruins. Cool. So we've got a really good goal and we've got some stakes here. To get started, we need the Ruins application installed, which we have. We need a pencil and paper and 2 six-sided dice. I'm using Google Docs, which will be lovely. When you launch it, it will instruct you to make notes of your character on the paper. So this is kind of cool. This is something that Ash and I spoke about a couple of days ago, was like this game and part of Ash's current design is like letting you be in charge of your own bookkeeping, which lets you be as liberal with it as you want, but also be as it invites you to cheat or be creative in very fun ways, which I like. Controls are boring. I'll figure that out. It's WSD and enter. I can figure that out. You are beholden to none except yourself. That's wonderful. It's very easy to cheat in Ruins. One can lie about stats or dice rolls. That's very good. The rules or instructions are not always clear. They are exactly as specific as they need to be or no more. That is beautiful poetry. As someone who bumps up against the mechanical structures of games all the time, I think this is going to be a joy. Exploring. No, look, I think this is where I stop reading, right? Because if this game is going to tell me like how to explore, then I'm not exploring stuff. So let's... I think we go from here, right? Okay, bring that back up. And I bring that back up. And I bring that back up. And then I have so many windows open. This is phenomenal. Okay. So we go. So we are setting out anew. Before you venture forth, gather a pencil and 2 six-sided dice. We've got that. For anyone who's interested, I can get rid of the manual and bring up my Google Doc, which looks like this. It is blank. It's how Google Docs work before you put information on them. Okay. You are a delver, one who is too broken, distractible, or honest to earn their way in the world above. So you venture into the Ruins for your fortune. Within the Ruins lie mystery, opportunity, and terrible danger. Firstly, what are your name and title? Note this. Okay. What draws you into the Ruins? The hunt for fortune and treasure, piety and demands of your god, mystery, laws of forgotten lore. So, what is my name and title? I don't know why we're right. Okay. Name, title. I have been... This is the hardest, and I'm frustrated that we're leading with this, Ash, but that's okay. I'm gonna... Oh, you know what I'm gonna do for title? I've been playing Elder Scrolls Online, and the Argonians have really fun names. The names are like... they're like earned titles, I guess. And so Elder Scrolls Online Argonian characters. They're like bathed in steel, sees all colors, runs in wild. They're really good names like that. Bathed in steel is nice. Claws in gloves. Claws in gloves is rad as well. Cuts with words. Ooh, counts the clouds. Some of these are really fun. Let's go for... Dreams of Sleep is like the it's very good. I'm gonna go with something about clouds. It was like seas of clouds, counts of clouds. That light has been sitting there for 3 hours and has been absolutely fine. And the minute I start streaming, it just decides to fall. Rad. I like referencing clouds, given that like we're underground, which is wonderful. Counts the clouds. So title counts the clouds. Name, there really is only one way to do names, and that's fantasynamegenerator.com. And considering we're on Elder Scrolls, we're going to go for Elder Scrolls orc names. Stores in clouds is even better. I'm going to go with that. Stores in clouds. Elder Scrolls orc name generator. Aha, Ash, I have passed your first test. For my name is Glurm Ulala. Glurm Ulala, they who stores in clouds. Wonderful. And what's the next one? What draws you to these ruins? Note this. So what is my motivation? Well, I think if I store in clouds, then I should probably be like seeking fresh water. My people have run out of water. We store in clouds. What is my strength, agility, charisma, and insight? Spread 4 points between... Ash, we spoke about this! We had a conversation about this like an hour ago. What are you doing to me? So, we discussed the fact that... where is my... Off your parties. Jumped off. Click here. Okay, we're back. We discussed that the nature of... Okay, you've got 4 skills. You've got strength, agility, charisma, and insight. And I said specifically, referencing another system, that the number of points you should have should never be equal to the number of abilities that you have, right? Because the thing is you want to invite choice, and right now I can just go like 1 in each, and that's Not particularly engaging. Now, this is a design thing for me. I don't find that particularly engaging to be like one in each. So, 12 hit points. I'm not gonna. No. Do I put one in each? Do I challenge your design and put one in each, or do I do what's more interesting to me? Definitely do what's more interesting to me. So strength, agility, charisma, and insight. Stores in Clouds definitely has a charisma of... Definitely has agility of 0. You don't need a lot of have a lot of agility to be the one who puts the water in the clouds. I don't think you need a lot of strength either, but it feels like charisma and insight will be good. So let's run 0s and 2s, I guess, and just see how we go from there. And I have 12 hit points. Next, we choose my communion. A communion is an ability you engage with. Ability is an ability you engage with other delvers when you meet outside this application. Pick one and note it. Anoint, cook, augment. Info. Anoint, incanter prayer over another delver with a sense of inspiration. Remove the sense of inspiration from the... Oh, that's cool. When you incanter prayer over another delver with a sense of inspiration, they remove the sense of inspiration from their inventory and you increase one of their stats by 1. That's really cool because sense of inspiration is in their inventory, which I wonder if like inspiration is like a physical thing in this world. That's cool. Cook, I don't think stores in cloud cooks unless we talk about like the creation. No, because I don't create water. Otherwise I wouldn't be down here searching for it. Augment, when they present you one of their items to be augmented, you add a word of your choice. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. I'm just going to copy this out. Augment, when another delver presents one of their items to you to be augmented, add a word of your choice to its name and return it back. That's cool, because while anoint seems to be like the level up thing, right? Like you make them stronger, and this could be like a blacksmithy thing. It feels like a good like... Oh, that's a cool... Okay, just as part of my like own muscle memory, I tried to like click a box or something to select, but I don't need to. I don't need to choose one, right? Like the game doesn't care what I choose. The game is unresponsive. It's very good. Make a large space to your inventory. In it, you will store items, blessings, senses, and recipes. That's that senses again. And recipes. Well, we're used to that. But blessings are also an item? No, they're not items, but they do exist in the inventory. Oh, this is cool. Okay. Finally, choose your craft, herbalism, butchery, or archaeology. Choose your craft, herbalism, butchery, or archaeology. None of these feel great for Glum Ulala, the stores in clouds, but I think we're going to go for inventory. I think we're going to go for by the way, there was a in the manual when I just sort of scrolled through to make sure it was all working. Ruins manual. There is a character sheet at the bottom, which looks kind of pretty. Character sheet. Yeah, I'm just going to use my Google Doc. It feels like the right sort of thing. Feels like we're achieving the same thing. I'm okay with that. Cool. So I think I'm an archaeologist, and I think that's what I do, right? Like I dig. Archaeology. I think I dig and find water and then store it in the clouds for my people and then bring rain. And it's probably like one of those things that nowadays is like a ceremonial role, but like there's obviously some function to it because I'm underground. I am now ready to set out. By the way, I'm running between like 4 different setups on OBS. If I ever switch to the wrong screen or whatever, just give me a holler in the chat and I'll do my best to help. I also have the chat open so I can see things. I can see things like Dealer Umbra is a big fan of emotional inventories, and this is my first experience with it, and I too am a fan. Here we go, into the ruins. Into the ruins. Okay. Oh, this game audio sounds like a sleeping dragon. Is that coming over? Yes, it is. Can anyone let me know if the levels are incorrect for you, if audio is bad? My mic input keeps shifting. I'll check on that. Thank you. Might just push it across and check it now. Audio input should be on 0. It shouldn't be, but that's okay. F2 to mute the music. It is somewhat loud. Okay, let's bring that right down. Did I go too far? That's a footstep. How's that one, Tom? Oh, we have dynamic lighting. Oh, we have dynamic lighting. Okay, this is very good, Ash. This is very Delvey, and I like it. Cool. So we're feeling underground cavey. That I found a chest. We're gonna open a chest up, and it's got an apple. And guess what? For everyone involved, we're gonna switch over. My mic level's gonna change again. Sorry, it happens. I don't know why it's happening, but we're adding apple to our inventory. How wonderful. I like that I can add it to my inventory if I wish. Okay, interesting. Let's try this. It's a door. Is that a wall then? That's all. Okay. What do we got here? I don't know what that is. I find some notes scrawled by a manic hand. Delver Forsaken One. Hear my words at this mouth of ruin. Abandon that which has led you here, for it has abandoned you. Seek instead enlightenment, that you may be truly free of the bonds that restrain you. No, I'm looking for... What? No, I'm looking for water, and I need water. Enlightenment can be found deep within the ruins, where one holds the truths of the 5 gods. I wonder if the 5 gods are something that I've heard of before. Wish you wisdom and fortune, Delver. Do not waste it, or warrior. Oh, I gain a path to enlightenment. Add it to your inventory if you wish. It is not an item. Rad. Mic swap. Boo-boo. Path of enlightenment. Do I put that it's not an item? I don't think we do. I think I know that a path is not an item. I think I can get behind that. Let's get some columns going. Okay, that'll work. Oh, path to enlightenment. Okay, the game designer is telling me I'm bad at the game, and that's cool. So here's something cool that I've just realized. I don't have a functional map. Like, I don't... This stuff doesn't stay like... Oh, I did the thing. Okay. In coming back to this map, I was just like, okay, so am I going to go up or down? And I was like, no, I came from down. What was down there again? And I realized that the game closes off behind me, right? It doesn't do like the thing that Civ 6 does, which I've been doing playing a lot of, where like it leaves it like uncovered, a bit misty to show that you don't have vision there anymore. Oh, that's interesting. That's cool. I don't know if I've been in this room before. Okay, I haven't, and that looks like a person. So, oh fuck. It's a hermit. Okay. I encounter a hermit. Hermits aren't bad people. We will greet a hermit. I attempt to speak with the hermit. My charisma is 2. Do you have anything of advantage in your inventory? I have an archaeology, an apple, and a path to enlightenment. I'm going to offer the hermit the apple. Apple? One apple? Hold on. I've got good news for y'all. This is why I have manuals. Is expected for with your stats. Okay. Certain actions in the game trigger checks. When entering advantages, this is what I was looking for. You should make sure to list only things from your inventory and make sure to use their full name description, as shortening or changing words may affect mechanical outcomes. And I imagine that's like, I used to write interactive fiction, and I imagine it's like the game is looking for really core stuff. This is the, drop west. I don't know how to do that issue that like Zork and interactive fiction and stuff have. A book about names is different to a book of names and quite different from a name book or just a book. Oh, this is interesting because I wonder how this interacts with my augment ability. Because if the game is not built to recognize the words, so say someone gives me an apple and I shine it against my cloak and give them back a shiny apple, the game is like, I've added a word to it, but the game is not built to recognize shininess, or may not be. And so an apple and a shiny apple are functionally similar. I am hoping that at some point I will come across like these recipes. One of them will be like, that apples can get made into blah blah blah, or like, there'll be something that like lets me know what words are going to be useful to people. But we will do our best to meet this on its level. So we don't have one apple. We're gonna offer an apple, which is how I found it. Apple. I don't know if the apple helped. Let's roll and we'll see what the result is, and then we'll see what we do with the apple. So we're all selected. Come on. Okay, I thought that was what we had to start with, but that's cool. I'm going to re-roll this again because I could have sworn that was what I had. Okay, that's better. Right, cool. So 6, 8, 2, 10. Continue. Hello, I am known as Carvagnon. We can now engage as equals. That is wonderful. I will inquire. I would trade these things. Buy for a penny. Buy for 6 pennies. Well, I don't have any pennies. And I don't think he'll trade any of them for an apple. Might trade a word. Oh, this is interesting, because this is where the managing your own inventory thing gets really interesting, because I can interact with fiction here and be like, well, that worm-ridden turnip sounds pretty bad, or the grass clump is, pretty boring. I've got an apple, which is like obviously more valuable, and I can overwrite the software and be like, with like my in investment of the fiction, which is really interesting. But for now, wait, leave. I want to talk to you again. I don't want to. We had other things we could do with you.
Oh.
Ooh. I love this sermon. Okay. Greet, examine, attack, steal, flee. Well, no, we greeted him. Cool. Salutations, my name is Carvagnon. We inquired. Now we shall discuss. What would you like to discuss? We would like to discuss the depths. Whistling caverns sound so ominous. We are some We are someone? We are some 1 layers beneath the surface. The ruins are dark. Oh, right. So I imagine as I go further down, Carvanian will like tell me we're at different layers or something. The ruins are dark and lonely. Well, I hope that doesn't change. Carvanian.
Oh,
Greet. Discuss. We would like to discuss crafts. In discussion with Carvanian, you learn an iron shiv is made from iron scrap and a cloth scrap. Add this recipe to your inventory. Oh, hey, I got a thing. Okay, cool. Our inventory, we now have iron shiv equals iron scrap and cloth scrap. I wonder. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I will wonder no more until I explore some more. Use it to craft all resting. We're resting. You got anything more for me? Great. Oh. Okay. My charisma's still 2. Do we have anything of advantage in your inventory? We've met before. And you seem pretty cool with me. Okay. I'm rolling again. Cool. Okay. So 14. Greetings. I have many things. I'm aware you have a grass clump and some pennies and stuff, but at the moment I would like to discuss monsters with you. I seek revenge for my slain family, Delver. They were killed by undeads. Will you aid me, please? Well, I don't have 6 undead head, unfortunately. Alas, yeah. Big fucking mood, dog.
Yep, well.
Discuss... Oh, nothing. Okay.
I know what.
What else can we do? Examine. Present. What would you like to present? I would like to present you an apple. I thought we were pretty cool. Oh! Oh, we did a trade! We did a trade game. We did real good. Accept offer. Thank you for your 7 pennies. I am not even going to add 7 pennies to my inventory because guess what happened? Yeah. No, we're all mates now. We've traded. Okay, game. I'll play by your rules. Is that 6 not moving? Has that been a 6 every time? You know what? 2d6 in red. Submit. That was a 6 too. Well, let's just see if this is going to do the same thing. Okay, that's better. Right. 8. Inquire. I will buy your grass clump. Hell yeah. So I have a penny and a grass clump and I lose my apple. That is exciting. There's certainly like an almost like Dark Souls-y feeling of like discovery in this game. This dynamic lighting is what I'm all about. Oh, it just adds so much. This is so wonderful. I'm gonna bring that audio down a bit more. That feels better. I either found a little letter H on the ground, or I'm pretty sure from the thing that's a ladder. Yeah, hell, let's go deeper. There's no water on here, so let's go. You begin to descend in the caverns below. Do you have anything in your inventory to guide you? I don't know if the path to enlightenment helps me here. But, like, I don't know if... Well, it responded to the apple. So the game does have response in there, right? Path to enlightenment. I don't know if that path to enlightenment helped, but this is cool. Being able to see the light through the walls is interesting. I mean, like a little box room here. And then, okay. Oh, another chest. This is where I got my apple from. I need more apples. I need 7 pennies worth of apples. It contains 2 pennies. Well, I now have 3 pennies. Team, we are making a fortune. I don't care about fortune, actually. I care about water. You search the rubble pile and surroundings. What is your strength? My strength is 0. Do you have anything of advantage in your inventory? Archaeology? Is archaeology an archaeology? I'm so terrified about how I spell at the moment. Archaeology. 2 pennies is 2/7 of an apple. So this is an apple-based economy. I'm into it. So, yeah, archaeology is in my inventory, right? It's something that I'm good at. Okay. Roll 2d6, which doesn't feel like I got anything for my archaeology because it was giving me plus stat before. It's because I spelt it wrong on my character sheet. Can I... What was my result? Was my result good? It was 8. 8's a success with cost, right? For the record, I don't actually know if this uses like PBTA success levels, but it's more than average, so let's go with it. A papyrus scrap. A papyrus scrap. Papyrus scrap. I'm not going to keep bringing the screen over just to see me write down the same stuff that you're seeing on the screen. So if anyone wants to see my... Control-C copies the current screen text. Oh, okay, but it copies everything? Oh, we'll try that. That sounds cool. Is that a tuft of grass? Shag sprout. You search the shag sprout and its surroundings. What's your agility? My agility is also 0. Do you have anything of advantage in your inventory? I got a grass clump. I don't feel like a grass clump's really helping. That's the thing. See, this is the thing, Luke. This is actually a really interesting question. So let's resolve this check first, and then I want to talk about the papyrus scrap because it's a really interesting question. 7. I find a starchy tuber. This and what was that guy's name? Cavignon? Cavignon, like the language in this game is very good. Oh, I didn't even read the whole text first. Oh, in the process, an item gets shredded by the plant's thorns. Remove a soft item. Well, tuber. I mean, my grass clump or my papyrus scrap are going to be soft. I paid 6 pennies for a clump of grass. I'm going to get rid of the papyrus scrap and then... No. I'm going to get rid of the grass clump and regret it and fucking regret it. But, okay. So let's talk about this papyrus scrap. So there is a thing that happens in tabletop RPGs, which doesn't happen in computer RPGs in nearly the same way. And it's called fiction interrogation. And fiction interrogation is this beautiful moment where you get to like ask questions about stuff that has happened. And I don't get to do this. I can't I went for a menu and hey guys, it's Starchy Tuber. Make sure you smash that subscribe button and click that bell. The dark limbs around you, I'm forsaken. Take me to the entrance of another ruin. Wish to return to a place I've been. Continue to delve. All right, well, I'm gonna keep going. Right. So I don't have a section where I can examine the papyrus scrap. So I don't know what's on it. But I also don't know if I, as the player, have the narrative authority to say stuff about it. To say, like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say, you know, that this is the first, because I could talk to the hermit, right? So I found a strange language, and this is the first time that I've ever seen this. Like, I don't know if I'm allowed to insert that fiction because I don't know what's gonna be relevant to the keywords of the game. Like, yeah, like, that's true, Luke, in the fact that like, I can quote fiction on top of this, but this game has a has an entry field here. No, this is perfect because I did this before and I didn't know if I could do it. Can I walk away from it? No, I can't. Okay. Wait, what if I exit? Continue stealth. Yes, I can walk away from it. Oh, but I can't then re-engage with it. There's someone there. I don't like this. Yes, I can have imagination, but there's also a level of, like, let's say that I say the papyrus map has the papyrus scrap has a map drawn on it, right? Like, I create that, and then I come to this rubble pile and it says, do you have anything that can open? I absolutely will. Ash, grab that on design intent, and hopefully I'll be fast enough ahead of you that we can have that in the comments while I'm talking. I then engage with this and I'm like, oh, it's a treasure map, right? It's a treasure map. And it points to this rubble pile. But I don't know if I'm allowed to then... I don't know if the game will respond if I go into the do you have anything there, and I put in, like, treasure map that says that there's treasure here. I don't know if, like, how the game is going to respond to that. And there's an element of this that says that fiction need not be mechanically incentivized, but I think that disconnect between story and gameplay is something we should always be trying to bridge. So you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to say papyrus scrap, and it's a treasure map. And the next time we come across something, I'm going to use that treasure map. And oh my god, am I like glitching? Am I a speedrunner now, or am I like looking through a hole? I like the idea that I'm looking through a little hole in the wall. That's very cute. Design intent is that mechanical interactions cause fiction waveform collapse. Like, yes, but no, but, like, I haven't. So when I entered archaeology into that section and I spelt it wrong, it didn't give me any response. It didn't say, like, no, archaeology is not valid here. And so, like, am I then inventing the fiction of why I didn't get a bonus for that as well? Like, am I then building on that fiction? Also, what looks like a computer mouse is coming at me, so I'm going to interact with that really quickly as we think about it. Oh, it's a rat! Do we greet a rat? My charisma is 2. Do I have anything of advantage in my inventory? Starchy tuber. Starchy tuber. Rats love starchy tubers. Oh! Hey, this is the second time we've had the game, like, respond to our input. This is cool. Removed from my inventory. Okay. Goodbye, starchy tuber. You did your job well. And then I will roll 2d6 for my charisma. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 for my starchy tuber. The rat offers you a pitted scrap. Pitted scrap. Is that like a pitted scrap? Okay, cool. I can... this place is called Metro Cube. Oh, man. Streaming things is hard when it gets to pronunciation. Oh, okay. The design inspiration is Dungeon World's bag of books. For those who don't know, Dungeon World's bag of books is you have a bag of books, and when you interact with it, you get to say what the book is. You get +1 to your roll, and then the book is like used up because you now like that book, yeah. As Ash said, fiction waveform collapse. Double mic thing? That's frustrating. Audio input capture remove. How's that for... Did I fix things, Tom? Mashirika Pit. Note this if you wish to return. Oh, this is cool. Okay. Oh, I saw this. I saw this in the menu. Much Pit. Pit. Lovely. While you rest, you may have time to craft or trade items or commune with other delvers. I can't craft my iron shiv yet. And I don't really want to commune yet. I want to continue exploring because I'm still learning things. Wonder if that fixes it, because it's been a pain. Maybe it's being a pain. Okay, so I think what that means is if I go out of this room, if I go back a little bit. Oh, it's the hash marks that tells me it's outside the dungeon. I'm peeking out of the dungeon. Thank you for helping me, y'all. Okay, I wish to return to a place I've been. I am returning to Much Oro Kib Pit. Awaken. Wonderful. Oh. Okay, now there's Kobold here. Okay, this is where we get to some interesting stuff. How did Ash program kobolds? Are kobolds friends or are kobolds food? I think kobolds are going to be friends in Ash's game, the designer of Goblin Heart. And I've got good charisma, right? I got better charisma than strength, so let's go for that. And I'm also going to give them a penny. Actually, the pitted scrap I don't really want, but that feels like it won't be useful. Pitted scrap. I mean, I don't want it. You can have it, Kobold. Oh, didn't want it. Did not care. Let's bring dice down into frame a little bit. 9, 10, 11. I'm rolling hot, yo. Kobold off me. Ash, we got our grass clump back. This is the best game ever. Grass clump. Yeah. So, I'm not sure if... My apologies. OBS is very far away for me to get to a mute button. So... What the fuck is that? Is that a worm? Is that a giant worm? It's a grub man. Greetings, grub man. Would you like a penny? No, you would not. Okay. What I do like is that it tells you when to remove things from your inventory, right? Or like you remove it when it's fictionally. So I'm holding out the penny to the grub man, and he is obviously not interested in it. So reroll selected. Woof. Okay, 5. Let's see how this goes. Oh, ignores me. Okay, I can handle being ignored. That's not the worst thing that can happen. Nearby rubble pile. Okay, let's try this archaeology thing. Archaeology. You know what? I'm even going to Google it. Archaeology. Okay, I'm spelling it right for the first time. Nope. Did I fuck that up again? That's fine. Reroll. My strength is 0. Oh, good catch. Good catch, everyone. 7 is my result. God, I'm glad you're here. Otherwise, I'd be... No way did I fuck that up. I even checked it. I checked it against Google. Oh, my God. Ancient coin. I wonder if my spelling's not great. I wonder if an unfamiliar font is impacting that as well. Just out of interest. I'm not talking about it from a design decision. Okay, we get another shot. Archaeology. Now, I'm not moving from here until Ash tells me it's okay. This is it. We live here now. My strength is 0 and we live here. I'm interested with the Grubman ignoring me, right? Because there's a thing that happens in games like this where you don't get to see. This is like, yay. This is like, oh, I craftily assess. Okay, rad. That's a cool bit of feedback. I like that. We don't get to see in games what results we don't get, which means I don't know if the Grubman was always going to ignore me, or I don't know if it's because I rolled poorly, right? Which is super rad. Find 2 pottery scraps. Examine its markings you learn. Ming Vang. Okay, cool. This is... I could cheat here. 2 pottery scraps. And then I have some information, which is... Maivang left Funky Rockib Esplanade and went to... design question for you, Ash. Are these... Knowing a CG act that you love phonemes that don't really fit together, are these procedurally generated words, or did you make all of is Funky Rockib a procedurally generated collection of phonemes, or is it a word that you invented? And went to Tefkirokyib Cove? Yeah, A's have the tail. Cool. Went to Tefkirokyib Cove. So, talking about cheating, I wonder if I want to do this just to show what it looks like. But both of these look like place names, and I have an ability to return to places I have been. I wonder. They're proc-gen and have information encoded in them for the engine to interpret. Oh, okay, so they've got some level of variableness to them that lets the game chase it. That's cool. Okay, interestingly, so I have a motivation. Glurm Ulala wants to find water, and so she searches for water. But being able to peek through some doors but not others is really cool, because that door's open. And, oh no, I encounter an undead. I gotta fuck this undead up. I gotta fuck this undead up because I gotta get the 6 skulls for my mate Minkarib. No, it was Minkvarnib. You attack the undead. What's your strength? My strength is... Oh, man. This is the thing about not having a map to go back to as well. This is a very, very, classic D&D thing of how it was, someone's job to draw the map of the dungeon. Because... Yeah, this is wild. So I attack the undead. What's my strength? My strength is 0. Do I have anything of advantage in my inventory? I don't, right? Because I don't have any... No, I don't have a weapon or anything, so we're just going to eat this. 2d6, reroll selected. Okay, 4. I'm probably going to get messed up by a skeleton here. The undead attacks you, reduce your hit points by 1. Okay, so this is... I wonder if this escalates in some way. What if I examine it? I don't think I've examined anything yet. What is my insight? My insight is 2. I'm good at examining. Do I have anything of advantage in my inventory? No, I don't. No. Sorry, Ash. 2d6 plus 2 for your insight. Alright, good news. I ruined the dice roller. Oh, good news, I ruined the internet. Roll for your party has a server error? Okay, you know what we're doing now? We're doing Google roll 2d6. Okay. I'm working on it. Okay. This will do for now. Oh my goodness. Imagine not having a producer. You know what that'll do, and then we'll just put that window underneath the video. That's fine. It's not 3. It's 3D. What are you talking about? 3D. It's 2d6. So anyway, 5 plus 2 is 7. So let's do that. You examine the undead, a shambling mess of mismatched bones, rotting sinews. It is brittle. Oh, I wonder if... Oh, you know what? Attack. What is my strength? My strength is 0. Do I have any? Yes. It's brittle. Brittle. Knowledge of brittle? Knowledge of brittle. No, knowledge of skeleton. And brittle. Okay. That was not enough. Interesting. I wonder how I feel about that as an idea. That's fine. We got 9, so I don't need to feel anything about it. Yeah, so this thing, Tom, is that knowledge exists in your inventory, right? Like my recipe or my archaeology or my information that Myvang left Funky or Kib Esplanade is in my inventory. Sorry, we can dodge or block. We are not good at strength or agility, so I think we're going to block. What is your strength? 0. Do I have anything of advantage? No. Another 2d6. Roll again. It's another 9. You turn away the undead's below that are exhausted. Well, then... I'm going to flee. Flee? I'm going to flee. What's my agility? It's also 0. I'm not going to throw my grass clump at it. I need that grass clump. That was a gift from the rat. Yeah, see, this is interesting. Like in Tom about like, knowledge of brittle wasn't put in my inventory by the game, and that is unclear. But according to the game, it is exactly as specific as it needs to be. Okay, cool. We're back. We're back on the dice that look good. I think it actually refreshed, which is just fine for me. There we go. Okay. My agility is 0. I have nothing in my inventory. Roll 2d6 minus 1. Ash. Oh, that's even worse. No, minus 1. That's 2. Oh, okay. Rad. I got away. No, so Tom, so the recipe in my inventory is the one about iron shiv, which I got from I got from the guy we discussed from the hermit. The hermit and I discussed crafts, and they were like, "Oh no, it's fine. You just strap cloth to iron, and you get a shiv." Which would be great if I had either iron or shiv. Open a chest. Rotten apple. Rotten apple. Penny. Papyrus scrap. What is on this papyrus scrap? What else do we know about? I think this papyrus scrap in my... Oh no, it's papyrus scrap, right? And I get to functionally waveform collapse when I get there. So it's just a papyrus scrap at the moment, and then when it happens, I will decide what's on it. So, for those of you who are interested in what's in my inventory, it looks like this. Nearby rubble pile catches my eye. My strength is 0 still, but I'm an archaeologist. Let's try copying archaeology. I wonder what this step does. What is your strength 0? I wonder why it's asking me what my strength is rather than just telling me in this one, roll 2d6 plus your strength. That is an interesting question. Did that second one refresh? You know what? We're going again. I don't care. These are my rules now. 10. I'll take 10. It's more fun to type it in. It's certainly more interactive. 2 pottery scraps, papyrus scrap. Examining, you find the following text. What remembers together gathers together. Ooh, that's nice. I rather like being an archaeologist if it means I get all this cool stuff. 2 pottery scraps, I'm now up to 4. And 2 papyrus scraps plus the one that has a treasure map on it. Checked. Oh, it's a kobold. Do we make friends with that kobold before? And he gave us a grass clump? Greet. My charisma is 2, and I offer him a rotten apple, or I offer them a rotten apple. Okay, fine. Don't want my rotten apple. That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. I'm going to use the other dice roller because this one seems to only be rolling 1 die at a time. Which I know is frustrating for me to switch back and forth all the time. I know, but we're working on options here. I'm really enjoying Ruin though. It's very good. Okay. Roll again. 7 plus 2, 9. Continue. What the fuck? But what the fuck? What's wrong with this kobold? My inside's 2, and I've met a kobold before. Yeah, that's fair. I wouldn't have given me that one either. I wonder if there's one wrong with this one. Okay, 10. Oh, plus 2, 12. Examine the kobold's shaggy fur and scruffed scales coat this lean and slavering. God, you're a poet. You're a poet, McAllan. Shaggy fur and scuffed scales coat this lean and slavering form. You gain a sense of advantage about kobolds. I got it. I have a sense of advantage about kobolds. Okay, sense of advantage about kobolds. Well, in that case, I'm gonna fucking attack. My strength is 0, but don't worry, because I have a sense of advantage about kobolds. I do not have a sense of anything. Wait, remove it from my inventory? I no longer have a sense of advantage about kobolds? I mean, like, I get it, but, like, I feel like I still get kobolds, you know? 6. 6 plus 1, 7. Continue. Yeah! I murdered a kobold, and I have 10 hit points left. Okay. Well, we loot the body, because that's how things work. You loot the kobold body, you find a bone and a stick. Add what you take everything to your inventory. Well, I take the bone and the stick. Bone, stick. Now I can really go fuck up that. I wonder if I can go kill that. Wait, we've got another place. Oh, Majorca. Oh no, the other one was like Majorca Cove. No, Majorca Pit, and then this one is camp, and the other one was Tefchiokib Cove. So this is camp. Does anyone have like a character that they would want to like come and commune with me and like jump on Discord or something and commune with me? Because I feel like we can jump into like the like commune thing, right? Yes, Tom. Are we Discord buddies? Search for friends. Tom. I don't think we're friends. Already on the call. All right. Well, like, are you on the? You're on the. Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Oh, there's a general thing. Okay. Cool. Wonderful. I will need to turn my audio output up, I think.
Yeah.
Go for it, Tom.
Hey, Sid.
I think I need to disable streamer mode. Go for it now.
Sure, I can.
Oh, my headset's turned off. That's why. Okay, I'm back.
Oh.
Okay, cool. Everyone should now be able to hear you and me, which is wonderful.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, cool. So, I'm gonna click the rest button just quickly.
Yep, nice.
You rest. This application will now close. Okay. Thank you. Oh yeah, no, I can see that. Okay, application will now close. Meet with other delvers, trade items, perform your communions, craft items according to recipes in your inventory, return when you're ready. Okay, so close application. Great. That's rad. As the fact that it's just like, oh, you're resting later is super good. So, this had dice on it before, but it doesn't anymore. So we will just turn that one off. Okay. So, Tom.
Hey, yes.
Sitting at the campfire is a like cold like I'm large. I look too big for the clothes that I'm in. I obviously had to borrow like cold weather gear from like one of the travelers that come through my town from colder areas. But I look like I don't fit in it, and I'm this big, classic orc, green skinned with like big tusks. The Elder Scrolls orc is what I'm going for here, and I'm like cuddled up against this fire, trying to keep warm, and I have laid out in front of me like a grass clump, single bone, a rotten apple, it's not like I obviously don't have food to eat. I look like I don't belong here, and I am not prepared.
Okay. All right. So, on the other side of the campfire, probably as you approached, you would have seen this huge brute of a human, built like a warrior, like a true fighter, with scars all over his arms and his face. It looks like he's been struck by lightning once.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, and like there is just so much stuff scattered around him. Some of it's covered in dust, though. Like a lot of it is covered in dust. It looks as if he's sort of like sitting in this cross-legged, almost meditative pose, and it looks like he's been in that pose for a long time.
Oh, wonderful!
There is dust on like his skin and stuff.
Wonderful. I hope that means you haven't played Ruins in a while, which is great. So I sort of I look over at you and you look quiet and peaceful, and I don't know you, and it's rude to interrupt, especially as you look meditative. But with like a grunt, I speak up and I'm like, I thought there'd be more food down here.
You can see the very puffed up chest of this person just slowly exhaling, just like very slowly breathing out. And he breathes back in and he says, "Take whatever you need from the bags. Can you cook?"
Um
And then he realizes what it said, and his eyes snap open and he jumps up. "Can you cook?"
That's really good. I say no. That was always my uncle makes well of meat, and I am a stores in clouds. Were there clouds here, I could bring you drams of fresh water, overflowing streams, and like she gets a little bit lost in her own eyes, right? She's like, overflowing streams. I could bring upon you a bounty of freshness, but unfortunately, when it comes to food, and she like nudges the rotten apple forward with her hand, and it like rolls towards the fire, and when it hits the fire and like ends up in the coals and like gets covered in soot and blackness, it looks even less appetizing. And she's like, "Unfortunately, I am as useless with food down here as I am with water."
Curious. Well, are you hurt?
Only a little bit. I can take much more.
I see. Here. And he will get out of one of his various... I've just got to look this up on my character sheet.
Yeah, please. Let's do some rules. I just realized that I probably could cook using the augment skill by taking food off you and returning it to you with the word cooked food.
That's so good.
Oh, can I do that to myself? When another Delver presents you one of their items to be augmented. I'm doing it anyway, but sorry.
Yeah, but look at the cook thing, and you'll see why that won't help.
Is there like a butchering thing? Is that what you're talking about, the butchery thing, or is there?
No, there is.
Cook was one of the other anointments, wasn't it? That I didn't.
Yeah, the other communion.
Yeah, the other communion. Communing, cook. When you prepare a meal, all Delvers present regain one lost hit point. That's lovely. That's actually a very nice thing.
So this person who hasn't introduced himself yet will, after rummaging through one of the various bags arrayed around him, will present you with 10 bandages.
10 bandages?
10 bandages. And he will also tell you, these are bandages. If you are really desperately in need of aid, use these to bind your wounds and then find the nearest campfire. If you run out of these, you can make more with the use of a cloth scrap and something you can find here within these depths. And he'll describe to you a type of mushroom called gleam gill that he refers to as gleam gill.
Gleam like silver does, gill like fish does. Wonderful.
Correct.
And she like smiles at your kindness. And she says, "Oh, the only use I found for cloth scraps was you can put it with an iron scrap to make a shiv. This seems a lot kinder. I want to," and she like fumbles through the bag for something, and she pulls out a coin. This coin is probably the only thing around here that's dustier than you. It looks like there's like dirt embedded in the etchings of the coin that looks like it like would have fossils in it were you to pry it out. Like it looks that old. And she hands it to you, and because of my augment skill, I'm going to add a word to it. And she hands this coin to you and says, I found this coin right before I found you. It's lucky. This is my lucky ancient coin, and I want you to take it with you.
So this person is totally confused by your statement. Lucky. Well, he'll take the... There is something I would like you to have.
More than the bandages? You've already given me so much.
Consider this a gift. He'll give you... He'll pick up like a bag full of... You can't tell what's in it from outside, but he picks it up and it jingles. It's full of coins of some sort. So he will rummage in there and pick out one and just toss it over to you. It is a shilling.
Oh, a shilling. And she catches it and looks at it and with like some sense of wonder, I guess. It's just the coins down here are strange, and the people more so. But I found them both to be excellent to stumble upon. And she like gets up from the spot around the fire and walks over to you. And as she like steps away from the fire, she shivers a little bit, and she extends her hand and says, "I'm Glurm Olala. As I said to you before, there are some that call me Stores in Clouds. It's more of an archaic title, I guess. Down here, I'm just Glurm."
Glurm. So he'll stand up in like a really quick pose, and you can see the dust just billow out of his clothes and stuff. And he'll say, "My name is Zero the Fervent."
Zero the
bow to you.
Ooh, that's
C-Y-R-O.
Oh, C-Y-R-O the Fervent. I'm gonna make a little thing for people. She says,
Need it. If you have any further questions or anything, I gather this is your first trip into the ruins.
Interesting question. Have people come in before me? I don't think so, right? She says, yes, water has been harder and harder to come by above where my people are, and I have been able to store less and less in the clouds, and I have come down here searching for water, and I guess I should be off to do so. And she kind of turns and walks away, and then like stops and looks back and hesitates a little bit and thinks better of it, and then decides to go for it, and just says, "You haven't found any large bodies of water around here, have you?"
Water. And he'll like rub his brow and be like, No, I don't think so. But if you keep going deeper, who knows what you'll find. Be warned, it is dangerous.
Yeah, I found a skeleton, an undead, and it leapt at me, and I killed a kobold, and I also made friends with another kobold, and there is a lot down here I don't understand. But I'm grateful for your support. It's
This is only the beginning. If you have need of any of the things that you see before you, and he'll like just point to the assembled array of stuff. You just ask. These were all found within the ruins. They will likely return to them. Now, like from me to you, from Tom to Sid, do you want like a weapon or like anything? Like, think of a thing that you might want, or
like to be honest, you can.
Can I show you my sheet? I'll show you the sheet.
You probably can, surely. I don't know what I want because I don't know what I feel like I should get something to go and kill some undead to like return the 6 skulls to that guy, but I also feel the hermit, but I also feel like even going back is Ash, you motherfucker. I was just like, even going back is too hard now, right? Like I don't because I don't know where I'm going. So this is sorry. Oh my god! Oh my how much ruins have you been playing?
So I did a lot.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have a sense of enlightenment to get extra skills because I imagine you're anointing because that's your
correct. Yeah.
That's your meditory thing. Well, like, I mean. I guess I like look at the like maybe the iron mace, right?
Iron mace, yeah.
And
sure.
I'm just like
Do you know what the golden axe?
Well, I mean I probably like right. Let's go both because I want the iron mace because I want to go smash that skeleton. So I'm taking a golden axe and an iron mace, and I think it's really awkward. Oh, actually, what are my people's views on property? That's a really interesting question. So you spread this like abundance around in front of her, and Gloam Stores and Clouds just like this is very different to you giving me the bandages. The bandages came from a pouch and you gave them to me, and it was very obviously a gift. But this is like. You have put stuff in front of me. And so I consider it communal. And I just like pick up the golden axe and the iron mace, like the shiniest, brightest, biggest weapon in the middle there. I just pick it up and I'm like, cool, like this is mine now. And there's not that sense of gratitude that she had before. Not because I said I'm not grateful, but because like once you make something communal property, like the expectation is that I'll take it, right? Or that if I need more than you, I will take it. And so this is just you doing your job.
Yeah.
And she takes it from me and says, you know, I am a storer. It is what I do, and I normally store water in clouds. But if you would like me to store something to like, you know, change something of yours, I can probably push some of the dungeon's power into it. And she kind of just like looks at this big thing in front of you, offering to augment anything you would like.
So, go on.
Oh, I was going to say, I augmented my own lucky coin, and I know I'm breaking the rules, and you can fuck off on that one.
It's okay. Mum's not here.
Mm-hmm. Mum is here. Mum's in chat, and
yeah, but Mum doesn't care.
Mum can't touch my character sheet. Yeah, so I'm happy to augment something in return for you if you would like.
Uh, mm. So, all right. So Zero will, out of like the robes that he's wearing,
Mm-hmm.
Zero will pull out what looks to be like a small steel orb. It is, I don't know what size. It's probably just big enough to fit in the palm of your hand, like a cricket ball, that sort of size. And it's heavy and weighty.
Right.
Yeah. And he'll just give that to you and say, if you can find useful augmentation for this, I would like it returned. If not,
sure,
it is yours.
Is this that like pitted orb, or like is this
steel orb?
Steel orb. Okay. Steel orb. Yes.
Cool.
Okay. I hold it over the fire, like in my raw hands, in my raw orc hands, and the flames start to lick out at it. The flames don't track towards my hands; they like go toward the orb, and you can maybe hear me like mutter in this like deep orcish grunt, a little like ritualistic thing, and the campfire seems to like dim a little bit, and probably even burns right down to its coals. And when I'm done, I throw another log on the fire to keep it lit from the pile next to it. But you notice that the room hasn't gotten any darker when the campfire reduced, and the light has like stayed in this orb. And I hand back to you a radiating steel orb.
Yes.
And it like if you put it back in your robes, like you can almost see it like burn a bit of light through the thick cloth.
Thank you.
I hope that is useful to you. I am also stores in orbs, apparently. That is also a thing I can do.
Fascinating technique.
And like she kind of shrugs and says, it's nice to feel useful again. It has been a long time.
So I think Zero will now start rearranging the array of stuff around him and complete the pattern again.
Lovely. She lowers her head to you in like a little deferential nod and says, if you'll excuse me, I have a date with a skeleton, and then hopefully sometime from now with water.
Best of luck.
And I'm gonna leave the room. Tom, thank you. You're the best.
Nice.
Everybody thank
That was
Tom.
great.
Tom's rad. I have bandages and weapons now and stuff. Thank you, Tom. We love you.
No, I said thank you.
Sorry I didn't get to see you for EtonCon this year, but maybe 6 months from now.
Same. Alrighty.
Bye. My call experience was happy. Thank you, Discord. Okay, I'm just going to do a little bit because I want to try this return from rest thing. To where are you returning? I'm returning to Much Orcub Camp. Awaken. Wait, this doesn't feel like where I was. This doesn't... Wait, is this where I was? So, you sensing something nearby? My insight is 2. Do I have anything of advantage in my inventory? No. Well, actually, this is interesting. I don't know, because I don't know what I'm sensing here, but let's say no. 2D blah for insight. Why is this not? Why is that doing that? That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, maybe I looked something up or something. Properties. Yeah, it is. It's doing that instead. 2d6 dice roller. Okay. Da-na-na. Okay. For those of you who are like tiring of this, I'm probably like going to be streaming for probably another half hour on this just to like explore a little bit more, and we'll roll again. Okay. Just to see where we go. Oh, butts. 5 for insight. We'll see. It must have been nothing. Oh, no. No, must have been nothing. I'm going to get ruined, aren't I? I'm going to take a step and, like, get eaten by a lion. A nearby stone. I'm good at stone. Yes. Archaeology. Look, if nothing else, Ash, you've taught me how to spell archaeology, and that is a hell of a job. So 2d6 plus 2 for insight. I'm interested, Ash, in the decision to not have a dice roller built in. Do you want to talk to that? I don't have like a big design takeaway from it yet, because I'm kind of thinking about 16 different things, especially as I'm streaming. But do you want to mention, if it's not too much, like why it's important that dice is separated from the system itself? Why it's important the dice are outside? I guess it's so you can cheat, right? Maybe. Like to make the game not feel like an adjudicator. One more papyrus scrap. One more pottery scrap. And I got some information that Karenless the Warden... Oh wait, we said we can control C, can't we? This game is good. Karenless the Warden offered a decorative steel band to Toxiscam, the raging undead. Oh, if I had a... Yeah, that's actually valid. I don't mind rolling online because I've done... Tom's a scam. Quick, get rid of that golden axe. Because I've done so much online play, I don't mind too much. But this is not... Whatever I did... I need to open up the code. I'm going deep. I'm going into the code. Much camp. Maybe I misspelt camp. Because it's not... It didn't return me to the same place I left. Did it? No, because that's a different place. Much Koyub ditch. Oh, Koyub. I was in Koyub. Okay. I'm quickly going to try the shrine. And then I'm going to go to wherever I was. Approach an ancient shrine covered in creeping moss and etched with long eroded runes. It reads, "Minds are not ideas." Oh, Ash. Oof. You beseech the gods for their blessing. I have charisma. Do I have anything of advantage in my inventory? No. I don't have anything of advantage in my inventory. Not really. Except maybe the path to enlightenment that I got right at the start. Like, I maybe path to enlightenment. Maybe? I do have stuff in my image. Like, I could... That's the thing. Like, I could put a shilling down, right? But, okay. No, this is a role-playing game. Let's fucking roleplay. I'm an orc. What do we offer in in reverence to the gods? That's a really interesting question. What do we offer? I think we offer bone, and I think that we offer bone, and one of the biggest things that you can do as an orc is you like cut or snap or tear off your own tusk and like offer that in like reverence and forgiveness. And that's how you know that like an orc has gone through some shit, is if they're missing tusks, because it means that like they have beseeched forgiveness. And that stuff grows back, but it grows back slowly. Okay, that's cool. I'm still interested. I came up with cool stuff. I'm okay with that. 8 + 2 is 10. Not a bad roll too. I received the blessing of Cato. Yeah, I can only have one blessing at a time. That's cool. Wait, it was Cato. Oh no, that was a different blessing of Cato. I'm definitely going to have to make a Google thing to now. Wish to return to place I've been. I'm returning to Much Oro Kib Camp. Much Oro Kib Camp. I'm pretty sure that's right. Let's check the code. Let's go hackers on this. Yeah, okay, that found it. For the code, Ash, if you wanted from like a bug report perspective, it was just it loaded Much Oro Kib as a seed and then went from there. Is that an undead? Okay, kobold and undead. The kobold will deal with. Wait. Yeah. Let's greet. My charisma is 2. Nah. Oh, I gotta get rid of it. No, I don't have to get rid of the bone because I didn't use it. The other kobold had a bone. Maybe this one likes bones. Nope. That's fine. I'm learning stuff about kobolds. 7 + 2 is 9. Oh, what? Well, I'm going to attack you with a strength of 0 and the bone that I'm holding in my hand. Okay. 6. Darts forth and steal something. Remove the top item. Top item is archaeology. The next one is 4 pennies. Do I remove all 4 pennies or 1? I think kobolds have 2 little hands. It steals 2 pennies from me. And then I attack. And my strength is still 0. And do I have anything advantage in my inventory? I don't want to use like the iron mace for this because last time like I used stuff with like offering, it removed it from my inventory. And I have like 2 cool weapons and I don't, you know what? Fuck it. Let's wreck it. Iron mace. Ash, after we've been talking about like hands as elements of like weight, I love it. 2d6 + 1 for my iron mace. Roll again. Don't fuck me on this one. 8. I'll take 8. Yeah. Kobold attacks me. Reduce my hit points by 1. Loot the kobold body. Oh, cool. So the mace didn't disappear. That's cool. Rusty scrap, a glass clump, a bone, and papyrus scrap. Okay. I get my pennies back too. This guy doesn't get away with my pennies, right? Like, this kobold grabs my pennies, and as they're running away, I fucking bounce them. No, you know what? One rolls away, and in the darkness of the cave, I can't find it. But the other one I find. I also get another grass clump, a rusty scrap, which is cool. Rusty scrap. Bone. I now have 2 bones, and a papyrus scrap. I have another papyrus scrap. Now, undead. Yes. Yes. Attack. My strength is 0, and I have an iron mace. +2 for my iron mace. Yeah. Your game definitely felt my emotion, and I like that. Bless this iron mace because I was in trouble. Wound it. It's now dulled. Oh no. Okay, so I can't use it forever, but it is dulled, and that's okay. I'll attack back. What is my strength? My strength is 0, and I have a dulled iron mace. Yeah. It is good. Coming away from the game to go to another screen to roll dice is good. This is excellent. This game is very good, and Ash should be incredibly proud. Is now damaged iron mace. Okay. I wonder if I can repair that as an augmenter. Like, I wonder if that's something I can do, is change damaged to repaired or fixed, or I think that's something I can do. I think that's like what my job is, right? So, cooks, anointers level you up, cooks heal you, augmenters fix your gear. I think that's the key. So, loot the body. Okay, interesting question. Bone and cloth scrap. I already have a couple of each. So, bone 3, cloth scrap. I moved that one. Cloth scrap. So this is interesting in like, how did the first person play? Text augment doesn't. Well, you're right. You're right, and I'm mad about it. But you're right. Maybe it could do like fine damaged mace, or like I can't do repaired damage. That's silly. I could bless it though. You find a bone in a cloth scrap. Yeah. So this thing is the hermit wanted pieces of undead, like undead bits. This doesn't say that I find bits of undead, but like, surely I can like steal, like, surely there's bits of the undead, right? Surely I can take a trophy, right? Can I take a trophy? I'm gonna take a caved in undead skull. Luke, that is incredibly your bullshit. Undead heads specifically. Okay. God bless having the designer in the chat. Let's do it. Let's put undead head in here, because even though it's a bit caved, I've got it. It's messed up, but I've got one. I can't imagine its head doesn't exist anymore. Oh, I could have dusted it. I'm not that strong. Oh shit! I'm in the Matrix. I love these hash marks, which are, for people who don't know, there's a cultural thing of like these hash marks being the outside of dungeons in like really old dungeon design. And there's something really nice about them being like the outside of this dungeon. So that's wonderful too. Now, where did I come from? Did I come from here? Yes, I did. The chest is closed again because I reloaded. Interesting. Penny and a nail. Gets me the penny back that the kobold stole. I'm good at rocks. My strength is 0. But I'm an... Nope, not that one. I'm an archaeologist. Eight. Papyrus scrap. Got a bunch. You know what? I'm going to say that papyrus scrap, that one that I just picked up, I'm going to give it its own inventory slot because I want to collapse some fiction right now. So this last papyrus scrap is a prayer to Cato. Maybe an invocation of Cato is better. Invocation of Cato. I wonder if Cato's blessing would have helped me kill that undead better. Not that I needed the help, but you know. Time to go back and mess this one up. Yeah, you've got no idea. Great. My charisma is 2. Do I have anything advantage? I have a bone. Okay, that's fine. 9 plus 2, 11. Continue. The undead offers you a bone. I will take a bone off you. Thank you, undead. And then... Oh, can I not attack it now? Now that I've made friends with it? Oh, now I can't kill it because we're friends. I'll have to come back. That is really cool. Like, I can't express to you how much this dynamic lighting and the lack of a persistent physical map changes my experience of this game. I cannot express to you how much it's making me consider the like physical space that I'm acting within. Right? Like, I know that links back up to that, but I don't know because I can see it. I know it because I'm learning. I'm learning the pathways, and it's Dark Souls, right? Like, it's in the same way that we talked about Dark Souls. It's the same thing as when you come out of Undeadburg, like right at the end, and you you go through everything, and then you climb back up. And you realize that, like, coming out of the depths, you're like in Lower Undeadburg again, but you're in a different part of it that you could see before. And this doesn't have the visual bit of like aspirational viewing, which is like Anor Londo does that a lot, right? This has like, you know what? I have the blessing of Kato. Kato, who the invocation has led me to believe, and invocation to Kato. Kato, the invocation is like a blessing for guidance, right? And I don't know who Kato is. I don't know anything about it. But like, I've got a blessing, and someone's asking for guidance. So like, maybe they're like a god of like lost people or something, you know. So yeah, in much the same way. So it's not the aspirational way of like looking forward at a place and being like, oh, I want to engage with that. Instead, this is like, you are fucking mine. So apparently I should be able to do this. So let's see if I can do it. 2d6 plus 2. 9 total. Watches me hungrily. Well. My strength is 0. I also have a golden axe. Let's do this. 7. 7 doesn't feel very good. Oh, okay, just this fight. Oh, I thought I lost a golden axe. I thought I'd lost golden axe the first time I used it. Damaged iron mace. Oh yeah, you're mine now. You are mine now. Yeah. Thank you, iron mace. You served me well. Loot the body. 2 sticks, 2 bones, cloth scrap. And I find another head. 2 sticks, 2 bones, and a cloth scrap. Cloth scrap. 2 sticks, 2 bones. This... So, Ash and I were talking about how, like, not telling people what they have to take or whatever. Just 2 sticks, 2 bones. Not telling people what they have to take means that players decide, like, how sprawling they want their inventory to be. So this is... What is that? I can't see what that is until I go around the corner. This dynamic lighting's the shit. It is so good. Oh, I still can't see. Oh, it's a Lamia sprig. Examine. My agility is 0. Do I have anything advantage? I don't think I do. 2d6. I mean, the axe, maybe. I could chop the sprig off. I got another starchy tuber. I'm back in starchy tuber land. Starchy tuber. That was kobold's... Oh, and then it eats a soft item. I just saw that. The rotten apple. Goodbye, rotten apple. Treasure chest. It contains an apple and a bone. Apple. So, there's this weird hoarding mentality where, like, I don't know if I want to keep picking up these bones. Like, they haven't been useful. I haven't been able to attack anyone with them or whatever. I haven't been able to do anything with the bones at this point. I know they can have their uses in the future, but I'm also like, great. My charisma is 2. I know they really like starchy tubers. Oh no, they don't. Disregard. I don't remember anything. But I got 12, so that's nice. See, another cloth scrap. Like, well, I do want cloth scraps because I know I can make them into bandages with Gleam Gill. But, you know. Yeah, you know what? One of the papyrus scraps I picked up that time was papyrus scrap. Was a small map scrolled by an adventurer before they became a skeleton. A cursed skeleton. So, I am going to tell this game that I have a map. Oh. Okay. Cool. So, obviously I'm missing something in map from a... Oh, it said der map, right? So it's a small map, but it's got something marked on it. What would an adventurer mark? I think like a tree map or map of tree, map to tree. Is this going to do a thing? Venture deeper into the ruins. Is this a tree? Oh, an armor rack. Studded helmet, burlap robe, burlap dress, hessian shield. Holy shit. I just jackpotted. I just jackpot. This is very good. Well, let's grab it all, I guess. So armor wrap. It contains studded helmet, burlap robe, which I like straight away put the burlap robe on because like I am still freezing down here. So I love these doors to the little bits of scritches. The scritches are so good. And they're very communicative too, because like that's a language I understand, right? That says like outside world. I just need to notice that we are at Pudhuck Pit. Pudhuck Pit. This game has its fucking hooks in me, by the way. I love that I can play this fun computer game, which is like this game. So okay, let's break Ruins down into modular pieces, right? In that there are three games in Ruins. There's sorry, I didn't realize I was still on this one. There are 3 games in Ruins. There's the there's this, the like the computer interactive generated bit. There's which like this is fun. This is enjoyable. There is the inventory game and like the joy of where the two overlap, of like collapsing the fictional waveform, right? Of like putting things in your inventory and then thinking about what they are. And every time that game asks the question, because my stats are low and I don't know what the results are, but it seems pretty close to 6 minus fail, 7 to 9 success with cost, 10 plus success. And that's close enough that I am very likely to fail or to have cost. I have lost 3 hit points and I have not found a way to get any back except for bandages. Oh, shit. Oh, no, I can. Okay, Ash just mentioned the undead heads, and I was like, oh, I've gone down a level. Now I can never go back, and now I've realized that I can. Because I can go back to places that I've visited before and then return here to Putakop Pit. So that's fun. The inventory game is a joy. The computer game is fun. And then the part where Tom and I like wax weird roleplay is really fun as well. And it's all tied together in this really weird way of like the role, like this is very much a solo adventure, but the roleplay is so interactive. The amount of stuff that I can do for Tom as a level 1 character to like augment his for Cyro, the amount of stuff that Glurm Stores in Clouds or Lala can do for Silo the Festive, the Fortunate, the Fervent, Cyro the Fervent. Actually, it was Ciro, I think, wasn't it? It was like a harder E sound. So the amount of stuff that Glurm can do for Ciro is huge, which is great. But also the fun that Tom and I can have together, and like Tom and I never speak. Like we catch up for cons, and we talk on Twitter here and there and stuff. But like it would be really cool to have a conversation with someone once a day where I just send them. Like, I could just send Tom a Twitter message at the end of this and be like, I'm camped out here, I'm doing this. And, like, it could be play-by-post, right? It could be, I could send my friend a text that says, like, hey, I'm camped out here, need anything augmented? I still haven't found a blessing of enlightenment? Sense of enlightenment, I think. And also I can be like, we can talk in character, and like it's really cool. It's really cool because like that doesn't have to be a lot. It's just this little campfire moment, and then we just walk away. And like this game is so good. This game is unbelievably good. I can't express how like intrigued I am, how much I want to make a Twitter account for Glurm Ulala Stores. I might change that first name because Glurm is getting me a bit Slurm-y from Futurama, so I might look at fixing that. But I do like Ulala, and I do like Stores in Clouds. Maybe she hates Glurm too, and so she just calls herself Stores in Clouds Ulala. I like that. I'm gonna make a Twitter account for Ulala, and if you want to be Ulala's friend, you can be. And then we can send each other DMs that are like about augmenting each other's stuff. That would be fun. That would be a lot of fun. I really want to do that. I'm coming up against my 2-hour mark now, which is great. I don't mind. I'm gonna quickly just try and make this account so that I can say it while I'm on. How do I make a new account on Twitter? Well, I guess you just open it in incognito, right? Nope. Phone, email, username. Let's use gmail.com. And my password will be... Stop listening. Stop listening, y'all. Okay. Sign up. My name is Stores in Clouds. Ooh la la. My phone number I don't have. Use email instead. Date of birth was today, wasn't it? So let's go July 24. Year, I'm going to say, is this a rite of passage, or who's Ulala been Stores in Clouds for a while? I think she's been doing it for a while. Let's make her... How old do orcs live? I think orcs die young. No. I think they grow fast, live long. So let's make her 1986, which makes her 34. Today, 34. Yeah, fucking whatever. Sign up. Verification code. Where's my phone? I'm so sorry that I'm not showing you the screen with all this on it, but like, you know, 8258086. Next. We'll need a password. Let's do that. It's just 1 to 12. Skip for now. Describe yourself. Okay, I can bring you over now. What are we going to do? Spare, I guess? No, Spare doesn't have anything in it. Go with PDF, and then we will add a new... You can just see my puppy in the background. Hey, Ketamine. Hello, baby. How you doing? Good girl. Window capture. We're going to use Twitter. We're going to just crunch this right down. By the way, this is like the last 5 or so minutes of the thing. If you all want to just go, it's just going to be like at Stores in Clouds or something like that. So what makes you special? A 30-something orc ritualist who seeks water for a famished? No, for a thirsting tribe, I guess, at this point. I don't like tribe. I like for a thirsting village, maybe. Next. Not now. Skip for now. Next. We'll add notifications. We'll deal with that in a sec. So what is my like... No, see, how do I change this thing? More settings and privacy. Yes, username. Okay, the username is going to be Stores in Clouds. So, everybody, if you would like to follow at Stores in Clouds, we will do that at some point. And I don't know if that is interesting or not, but I would like to do it, and it'll be fun. And then, you know, you can play Ruins with me or not. Like, whatever. It'll be fucking rad. I'm on board. Thank you so much for joining me. What do we want to finish up with? Because this has been really interesting. Okay, I know what we're going to finish up with. We're going to finish up with. Going to finish up with this. Ruins is a game available for Windows, Mac, OS, Linux, and Android. It is available at acegiak, acegiak.itch.io/ruins. The link is available in the description. It is a joy. Like, I don't know how to express to you how weirdly this game hit me. At first I was like, oh, like, I get it. Like, you know, I'm wandering around and looking for stuff, but it didn't, the mechanics kind of, like, I didn't, it was that like Dark Souls-y thing, right? Of like, I didn't know if I was doing good or not. I didn't know if I was getting good or not. And then there was that moment with Tom, and now I'm here. And like, somewhere between finding some purpose, getting a blessing by a god I don't understand, and having a beautiful fireside moment with a friend of mine, this game hit. And it has absolutely hit me well. Ash is my friend, and I would so, you know, full disclosure on that. No money has changed hands, and I bought Ruins. No, I didn't. I was given a download key for Ruins. So there you go. I received a review copy of Ruins, but I heartily recommend it. It is a fun solo dungeon delver where you're kind of trying to figure out what the game wants you to say in a really interesting way as you explore this unknowable place. And it really is that leveling up as a player thing, right? Of like, my inventory has a fair bit. Like, I actually left a lot out, but my inventory probably has as much information as it has equipment. I'm learning about this game. I'm learning about my character. I'm learning about the people in the world around me. I don't know what I don't know yet, which is really exciting. And like, I think if you like Dark Souls and you like the bits in D&D where you're sitting around a campfire, those bits in D&D where you're like just talking between your characters and the like game doesn't ask for much of you or doesn't get in your way, I think you're going to love this game. I'm gonna fuck that skeleton up. Yeah, I heartily recommend, in a way that I don't think, like, very rarely do I walk away from a game excited. Okay, sure. Very rarely do I walk away from a game really excited to play more of it. And I think the last game that really did that to me was like probably Night Witches, right? Like, I walk away from Night Witches thinking to myself, I just can't get enough of this, and I just need to know what happened to these characters. And now I'm here, and I have work at 5:30 in the morning. I'm gonna have to get to bed soon, but all I can think about is like, what am I going to talk about at the next campfire? You know, what am I gonna say to the next person I come across what am I going to put on my Twitter account for Stores in Clouds? And that just makes me really happy. I'm so into this. If it seems like your thing, if you're 2 hours into a stream about it, like it probably is your thing. Go by. I personally am gonna probably just kill this undead, and then go sleep at Pudharakop Pit. Oops, I didn't want to examine. I think there was something about like you can do numlock to go back or something like that. No, that's fine. What did we say my insight was? 2. I'll examine it. Yeah, I if anyone's passing by Pudharakop Pit later, God, these names are fun. Just hit me up, just say hi, and I would love to have a chat with you. Another 6. Don't knock it away this time, please. Oof. I might bandage myself before. Oh no, because we don't know what bandages do we? Like, so Tom told me fictionally, if you're wounded, bandage yourself before you go to a fire. But I don't actually know what it does. And I don't have the feedback from the system to tell me. Attack. My strength is 0. Golden axe. It's amazing how I'm just even getting more familiar with like the phonemes of the game, and what that means. Yeah, loot the undead body, 4 bones. I'm also taking a head. That's 3 undead head. And 4 bones. Shit, I'm in double-digit bone town. I'm in the double-digit bone zone. And it is here. Oh, I hope that armor rack respawns when I wake up. It is here at Pudharakop Pit where I rest. The application will now close. This is a beautiful piece of design. The application will now close. Take your character sheet and meet with other delvers. Trade items, perform your communions, craft items according to recipes in your inventory. Return when you are ready, and post to Twitter. Farewell. And for those of you who have joined me for this long, I really appreciate it. It's been such a joy. May stream more ruins, may not, but at Stores in Clouds we'll be there. And I think it's going to be a real blast. And not only do I want to see you there because it's fun, I think I need to see you there because otherwise I'm going to get fucking murdered by undead. So, that iron mace is gone, and so I've got the golden axe, but that won't last forever either. So I need Joel to be around to trade me more weapons, and so that I can trade you a burlap dress. Thank you for your time. Please be safe, and remember to look out for each other. The world is a wild place at the moment, and I'm very glad that we're all continuing to do the stuff that fulfills us creatively and lets us have fun, up to and including ruins. Thank you, Ash, for joining us, and thank you, Tom, as well. It wouldn't have been what it was without you. I'm so grateful. Good night.